pop out those tarot cards.
That's what I'm thinking. Hey, Ben, you want
to?
Should we give Ben a little tarot card reading?
We're giving Ben.
We're going to Ben.
I don't know.
I want my tarot.
You want to get your tarot, sir?
Oh, I'm sorry, Francois.
See.
It would be we.
Yeah, I know.
All right. I mean, do you want a specific question? Do you want me to do a general poll?
Oh, I want you to do a general poll, baby.
A general poll. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Down here in Florida, no, that costs you $60 extra.
Yeah.
He
wants full body.
I got to feel that my tarot's going to be pretty poor here.
Yeah. I'm not feeling too optimistic for you, pal. No, this is going to be great. This is just the jolt he needs to get. He's been spending a lot of time with me and my positivity, and you're going to just knock this forward. Please, if it's negative, don't go negative.
Don't go negative.
Don't go negative. No. Right. You be G real for Big G.
So one thing that we do have to do here, I'm going to need you to be very descriptive with what we have.
Okay.
And Ben, probably going to have to come around, maybe video this from up above if you don't mind. So for our audio only listeners, explain to me what we're looking at here, so that for the people that don't have the video in front of them, they don't feel lost. So right now, we've got 4 cards we're taking out of this very lovely deck.
Yes. Yeah. So what I'm seeing right away is we have the Hierophant. And that is all about tradition, morality. You are trying to adhere to an expectation that has been set upon you by either yourself or your family.
I hate this game already.
I was going to say, wait, time out.
This is a bad game.
No diabetes came up, though, right?
I didn't see any diabetes.
Hey, we're good, G.
We're working, baby. We're working.
Oh, God. Yeah. So right after this, I'm seeing the 7 of Swords, and that's all about, it's about betrayal. It is about kind of being cunning. It is about not always doing what is best for yourself, but you're trying to get ahead. So there's a sense here of trying to live up to these expectations by not always going the best route. I'm seeing that there's some trickery. There's some just negative emotions.
Hey, tricked me into doing this damn podcast with him.
Me too, it's fine.
I'm very cunning.
So with that also being said, we have the 2 of Wands here. And that's all about kind of a split personality. You have who you want to be, and you have who
This is kind of wild.
That one's a little...
That one's wild.
I think you can relate to all of them, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did my father put you up to this?
He did not. I haven't met your father. He doesn't like psychics, remember?
Yes. That's something he would say if he sent you.
Yeah.
He'd tell you to say that.
So these guys, one is it's like a woman, it's like a Native American. The Hierophant is like a Native American woman in front of a bullhorn, a bull skull. The 7 of Swords is Wile E. Coyote with 7 swords. Letter again. This is are these all like Native American in nature, or
no? It is called the Divine, of like the Tarot of the Divine. So it's all about like divine stories, like mythologies.
Copy that. And this was called
This is the 2 of Wands.
The 2 of Wands looks like a double-headed Hercules. Okay, and that one is, what is the 2 of Wands again?
The 2 of Wands is essentially that you feel like you have a bit of a split personality going on. There's who you want to be and who you are, and you struggle sometimes when it comes to your success.
Interesting. And this one?
So we have Temperance, and we have a goddess here. She has a lot of arms, and she's sitting on this little pod with her foot dipped in the water. And this is all about trying to be a better man. It's about trying to get yourself to a place that you can feel peaceful with where you are, because I'm sensing that you are not completely happy with where your career is currently. You feel like you should be farther than you are.
Well, I mean, that's obvious. I'm brilliant.
Don't have to be a psychic for that.
Hard for that one. That's very interesting. That's very, very interesting. Now, why did you pull 4 cards, and why are 2 facing me and 2 facing you?
So I just pulled a quick 4. It really depends on the person. You can do a Celtic cross, which is essentially just a cross with a couple on the side, and they all have their own meanings. This is just me personally going, okay, give me a story, and I just pull a couple cards until my intuition says, all right, we're done.
Okay.
The ones that are facing you are the ones that are upright. The ones that are facing me are just the ones that are like in the deck themselves. Some of them are backwards.
Oh, so there's no meaning behind where they're facing, or
It changes the meaning. So
it changes the meaning.
yeah, essentially this would mean the opposite of what I said if it's flipped upside down.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got to tell you, I think shockingly enough, you're kind of spot on with your reading here.
Well, thank you.
Well, thank you. I'm going to go pray, I think.
To what? To who?
If there's demons, there's angels, and I want them on my side. To what and to who? That's a great question, isn't it? I mean, like when you really get down to it, that's a really great question. Like when you're speaking, who is listening?
I think
very great
everyone's
question.
listening.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I guess
Not
it
yet,
depends
but soon,
who do you
Nick.
want
Soon.
on your side.
Who I want on my side?
Yeah, I mean, do you want the demons on your side? Do you want the angels on your side?
You know, interestingly enough, I'm narcissistic to like let them bid. Who's gonna do better for me?
G's like, fuck the
sound like
whole
my
industry.
boyfriend.
Yeah, what's happening? What's popping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't worried about none
First
of y'all.
off, fuck your clique and the crew you claim. Yeah. West side? No, I don't believe in a good and evil binary. I think there's good and there's evil, and good is capable of evil and evil is capable of good. And I think people can do evil when they think they're trying to do good. I don't really think intention matters. I think action matters.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. As far as like the concept, I can't really wrap my mind around the concept of angels and demons being real. And if they were real, I can't really see them giving a shit about my life. So I don't know.
Well, I'm egotistical enough to believe they'd be all about my life.
Why
They're
wouldn't
trying
they?
to, yeah,
They're
right?
awesome.
What else is?
This is an awesome life. Yeah. but I mean, in fairness, my life is a History Channel and your life is like ESPN. So who fucking watches History Channel when they can watch ESPN? I get it.
Yeah.
Pull his deck.
Do you want me to pull for you?
Yeah, you can pull his deck. He was a one vowel off of getting himself canceled there.
Give his deck a tug.
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right.
Thanks for asking for my consent, too. I appreciate it.
I was thinking, I'm like, do they want me to read? Like, I don't know if they want me to read for them. And I was thinking, like, I don't want to, like, expose anything that they don't want exposed, you know? Mm-hmm. So.
Too late now.
We'll be fine. I'll be nice. I'll be kind, okay? I'll be gentle.
Louis C.K. exposed too much, and he's doing fine now.
Ooh, okay. So I pulled a little bit of a different spread here for you. It's just what I felt called to do. I pulled 5 cards, and immediately what I'm being drawn to is the Tower card. That is like the scariest card in the deck.
Yeah.
And what I'm seeing immediately are money problems. I'm seeing that you're not good with your money. You have a tendency to overspend. I don't know if maybe you had...
I'm a very generous tipper.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think maybe as a child you grew up and you didn't have a lot. So as soon as you were able to have a lot, you didn't know how to deal with it. I'm seeing that there's also a sense of nostalgia for your past. And I'm seeing that you also were very competitive with your sibling. I don't know, do you have a sister?
Yeah, I have one sister who's very close. And then I have 2 like baby sisters. But I'm not competitive really with them at all. I'm like their biggest cheerleaders.
Oh, well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. So I don't know where that competitive piece is coming in.
I'm definitely competitive, but
Maybe just
not so much with
competitive with others.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm seeing that there are also some issues with a father figure in your life. And along with this, in your current circumstances, there have been a lot of tumultuous relationships with women that you have a lot of regrets about. A lot of things that you feel that you could have done better.
Not really.
No?
No, and father figure, me and my dad are tight as hell. It's like my best
Really?
friend. Yeah.
Huh.
And I have like another father figure who's like David Adeve. I have his initials right here. It's like my coach my whole life. So I got, more than one dad too.
Really?
And I have great relationships with both of them.
Okay, yeah, maybe we're just not hitting it today. I mean, there are days where sometimes, like, I'm not picking up on people's energies.
Yeah.
But, yeah, for this one, I'm not seeing much.
I'm a mystery. I'm a very mysterious guy.
You're an Aquarius.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I can pull again for you, or we can leave it at that. Up to you.
What about that last one?
This was the one I was talking about with money problems, just with you.
And
like,
what was the Tower then?
The Tower was just, like, a lot of personal struggles that you have had with women. I'm seeing, like, one major breakup that was really hard for you.
No.
No? Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. They say the Irish are impervious to psychoanalysis. Maybe my Germanic mutt self is
Your
impervious
Germanic
to
mutt
tarot readings. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I have days where some days it's like, yeah, that doesn't resonate. But I have to say it's probably like once a year. So this is very surprising.
I'll tell you, you got me pretty good. You didn't get Mick. I think we got to break the tie. Ben.
You ready, bud?
Let's go, Ben. You're in. Omri, sorry, buddy.
It's okay. I think that reading was actually meant for me because she was spot on for my shit. So Mickey, I think
that one might have been. She was kind of pointing towards where Omri was too. She went right past me.
It was your aura through the Zoom, Omri.
Wow.
Yo, chill your aura, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, I dated 2 witches. I think that my aura is strong enough.
No, they were called Israelis. Israelis. We gone over this.
Yeah.
No, they were both Americans. Fuck you.
Omri's Israeli. It's fine. She's like, oh man, I walked into an anti-Semitic.
Yeah, I mean, that happens as well. Like a lot of times, if there are more than a couple people in a room, I'll pick up on other people's energy.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's just one of those things.
Not a great cop-out, but it makes sense.
I know, it is a great cop-out.
Yeah. So what would happen if someone was like, I mean, obviously, like we've gotten a freebie unless you're going to bill us after this.
No.
But what would happen if something like that happened and they were like, nah, this doesn't really like apply?
They don't get charged.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not about to charge them for just sitting there and saying like, hey, these words mean nothing to you. Like, why would I charge you for that?
Yeah, no, it's really, that's cool of you.
Yeah.
Very cool, yeah.
I mean, it's my time and that's it. Like, it's their money and that's important. So.
I respect that. So this is Ben.
Hi, Ben. Do you
Hey.
still want a reading?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that sounds.
Are you nervous?
I don't know. For some reason, I started to get as soon as I
little
sat.
nervous?
My heart started going a little. I'll be honest.
Plus, you're next to greatness, bro.
I guess so. Yeah, I'm at the
you
table.
are. You're right.
I guess so.
Very close.
Oh, your hands are cold, man.
Yeah.
It's a little chilly in here.
It's all
Try
the
not
witchcraft
to look
going
in
on.
her eyes. They're captivating.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh, we're getting a lot of the same cards that you had here.
How many different cards are in that deck?
I think it's like 72. I don't know off the top of my head.
72 different ones?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm terrible
Each-
at anything with numbers.
So each card is different?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they all have their own specific meanings. Alrighty, so for you, right off the bat, I'm seeing that there's a bit of a slowdown in your life. When you got into school and everything, like you had these big expectations for how your life was going to be. And I'm seeing that for you, that getting into the industry that you've gotten into, your hopes and your dreams, they have kind of come to a bit of a screeching halt. I'm seeing that there's a lot of slow movement.
It's like,
No, I was gonna say. Well, it's actually kind of the opposite. Like
Really?
I'm like, it was going to it was a lot of movement, and now I'm getting to a stop, but I'm about to kind of go even further. So I am getting to a place
Okay.
where I'm stopping, and then I'm gonna kind of take off. But yeah, all right.
So you're at a bit of a halt right now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm seeing for you also that there is definitely a lot of, you're a very creative individual. You're somebody who loves to just make things out of nothing. You do a lot of personal projects that people don't see.
like that
And-
shrimp scampi you made, bud.
Yeah. I'm a musician too, so yeah, definitely.
What was the big decision in your life that's been holding you kind of back? Is there something that you've been trying to
Do you
decide
feel comfortable talking about that?
Can't be
Ben?
said on air,
I don't know if
probably.
it can be said on air, but these are good questions.
on? How about this? If you can't say it on air, I will give you a little bit of advice about it.
Okay.
So when it comes to your decision, you don't have to live up to the expectations of the people around you. You need to only live up to your own personal goals and desires. Everyone else around you, they will deal. They will cope. They're not going to hate you forever, and you will be okay.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, no, that made me feel great. Yeah, no, I feel, because there's a lot of moving parts that are about to happen in my life, and I was worried about burning bridges with a lot of different people, but that makes me feel like
All right, Ben, shut the fuck up and get back in your box.
sounds good.
Get back in your box, Ben.
Thank you for letting me read for you.
Thank you.